Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and have we got a race for you? As we go to switch over to the live broadcast, and we'll see. This is the finale of AF4, as you can probably tell from the title. We have... Oh, hello. Who is that? Wow, excellent job. We have about 28 cars ready to do battle around the Bahrain outer layout for the finale of AF4. 5 drivers have a shot at winning the title, and I'll go through them in a minute. In fact, let's bring up... Can I bring up something? What can I bring up? The live championship. Hopefully that's come up well. Move that up a bit. 6 drivers have a shot. Oh, hello, it's zoomed in on my game. That's not right. Let's just unzoom the game. There we go. That's better. Now you can see the whole game. We've got an absolute barnstormer. As I say, 6 drivers in the shot at the title. Rubber 9, however, upgraded his license to fast driver, so he hasn't got a shot. But we have Kekkonen on 52, Matti Lebiak on 50, Olpo 38, Rubber 9 on 32, Matt on 30, and Fail on 27. Now, the first one at the front of the grid is Tony Cook, new driver for this race. In fact, he's just been overtaken by Kekkonen, so let's switch to Kekkonen, who's just in front of that, and we'll take you around a lap of this awesome track. Everybody knows turns 1 to 4, but then we go yeeting off to the left. Downhill through turn 6, breakings over turn 7. Take it easy over the curbs through 8 because they will kill you. Really bumpy through turn 8. And out now onto the back straight. It's really short track. 3.5 kilometres though. And down towards the final corner at turn 10 and, well, technically turn 11, but it doesn't really matter. Brake about 80 metres it seems for Kekkonen there. Round the final corner we go. A little adjustment. And down towards the line. We're looking around about times of the 1:14s are the fastest times we've seen. It's 1:15.3 to start us off from Kekkonen. And here it starts. Rubber 9, thank you very much for the bit. Rubber 9's in the pit lane. You can't race, but thanks for joining the server, I guess. First few drivers over the line, and we have Rubber? I just saw you move down the pit lane, Rubber. Andrade goes second with a 15.7. I say 14s are sort of the target time to be properly competitive in this session. But it all matters for the championship. This race, this championship has 1 point on offer for fastest lap, 1 point on offer for pole position, and 25 for the win. So 27 points on offer, which means Fail is just about intact. If Fail doesn't get pole position, he's out of the championship. Is Olpo joining the race today? If you can't see him on the bottom, he's not there. Is Olpo out of this championship? Early drama. 26 people already watching. Thank you very much. Can we get more people watching than we have people in the race? That's quite difficult today because we do have a very large grid. Nitram goes to P13. You just see Kekkonen going round, and he'll just be improving his times the whole time. He's in a 14.7, which is about as fast as we've seen all week. Matti Lebiak, one of the key people in the championship fight, goes to 4th, then drops down to 5th. 16.1 from him. Fail goes P17. He needs something much better. Tomsy 15th. Wolf Team Racing has stopped. He's gone back to the pits now. Roman Nesh has joined. This is awesome. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. Rubber, please don't make me kick you. Oh, a spin for Kekkonen on the exit of turn 8, and that shows exactly what is easily done. You get if you get too confident around this track, which you can do through the first and last sectors. You carry that confidence into the middle sector and you spin it at turn 8, as you just saw there with Kekkonen. Here's Wolf Team Racing currently P2. He's just pulled over. He's coming out of the pits at the minute. He's letting a load of people by and finding a gap. Andrade, no improvement from him on this lap. Let's take a look at Matti Labiak. He's in a bit of traffic at the minute. He's coming around the final corner. He's got S-Man in front of him. In fact, Andrade stopped on track. There's been a crash with Tony Cook at turn 2. So they're both going to get out of the way. Fabio Raffaello has stopped. That's at turn 4. Matti Labiak improves to P4. A good lap from him with a 15.8, but he's still 1.1 seconds off of pole position. Not good enough. He needs more. Fail goes P8. Fonseca goes P6. There's just a flurry of times coming through. Spooky goes P6 instead. Fail stopped on track. Ben Hayes goes P12. That is a spin. That is S-Man who spun there. He's going to try and get back going and hopefully not impede anybody. He doesn't. Matt goes P5. Someone's gone wide. That is Max Vermeems who's gone wide at turn 3. He's teleported back to the pits. Similar thing has happened to Nick Jordan. He's gone wide at the exit of turn 3. Nitram stopped at turn 1. It's just carnage everywhere. Nitram's going to get away. Just that's well enough. Tim Al goes P22. Yeah, I see you in pit lane, Rubber9. I can see. There you are. There you go. There's your stream time. Nitram goes back to the pits. Landon currently P10. He's doing what they did in Formula 1 with the qualifying. They just sort of having to slow down to let people pass because it's just so much chaos. On the right there, that is Raffaello. Jorvadil goes P15 and then stops on track. Polybius goes to P11. So, a reminder of where the championship contenders are at the minute. Kekkonen is at the top. Matti Labiak's P4. Olpo hasn't joined. Matt is P5 and Fail is P13. Hidiat has a good lap with P4, not bad at all. Let's run on board with Wolf Team Racing for a lap. Going about 80 metres for turn 1, and I'm going to try and be a really professional streamer. And look at me, oh gears, there we go. Live telemetry, best stream ever. Approaching 200 kilometres per hour. Passing that, maybe even reaching 210. No, 207 is going to be as high as it goes. Third gear dive through turn 4. Try not to sacrifice turn 5 too much. Nesh goes P11. Wolf is only half a tenth down on the pole time so far. Turn 7 and 8 chicane is where a lot of time is gained, I think. He's riding that curve beautifully on the exit there. Down the back stretch towards the final corner. He's now half a second down. Ben Hayes goes P4. It's basically winner takes all in this championship. If Labiak beats Kekkonen and they're both in the top 4, it's Labiak's championship. Otherwise, it could be a draw. It could be 1 point in favour of Kekkonen. No improvement for Nesh. No improvement for Wolf Racing that time. Nitram goes P19. Who was that with the event? Thank you, Ninja, for following. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Redacted, for the 100 bits as well. I missed that. It's difficult. I've got the remote control on my phone like I've been suggested to do, and it's quite difficult. I know, let's move the speedo up a bit so you can see it. Less than a minute to go. Some people starting their final laps. One person who is going to struggle with that is by Mythic, who had a little moment on the exit of the final corner. There's just so many cars coming down towards turn 1. It's amazing to see. Cano stopped. In fact, there's so many people have had. It's caused the standings to go funny. So I'm going to have to do a little AC config here and just add the extra cars. There's 28 of us, so that'll do. Oh, there's a spin in front there. That's by Mythic. Oh, and Labiak almost gets caught by Imran Shaikh, I think that is. Fonseca stopped on track. He's at the pit exit. He's not going to get a time in at all. In fact, I think he's just finished it. This is Matti Labiak coming through towards the chicane at 7 and 8. Thank you, Kaiju, for following. Whoa, I heard a spin there. That's Imran Shaikh again. That's at the exit of turn 8. He's not going to get in the way of anyone. Maybe get in the way of Temel if he rejoins badly enough, but it should be okay. First 3 cars to come over the line. Polybius is the first of them. They'll be followed by Nitram and Andrade. Polybius doesn't improve. Nitram does to P18. Andrade improves but stays P3. Next over the line, Tony Cook stays P28. G750 goes to P20. Any other improvements? I don't see any other improvements. Ben Hayes has come across the line and hasn't improved. Temel is next, followed by Temel goes to P19. Jordan goes to P7 with a good lap there. S-Man improves to P23. Wolf Racing is next. He's currently P2. Is he improving on his laps? He did do the purple first sector, but it's not enough, I don't think. No improvement. He's down by a 10th on his best, but still 7/10 down on pole time from Kekkonen. Max Vermeems is up next. There's only 3 cars left, I think. Vermeems is one of them, and he stays P24. Lukey Smooky will stay P6, and Roman Nesh crashes at the exit of turn 8. And there's Parsley, who stopped on the exit of turn 2. Oh my, have we got a race on our hands now? He says, completely not even looking at the grid when saying this. So the pole position point goes to Kekkonen. There's the point on the thing. So if I bear in mind the current finishing positions, Kekkonen P1, Matti Lebiak P8, Olpo DNS, Rubber 9 also DNS, Matt is P9, and Fail currently P13. That's how it would look if you finished the way it started. Kekkonen's got the upper hand, it's pretty certain. But we have 20 minutes of pure action and probably a bit of carnage as well around the outer layout at Bahrain. Thank you everyone for joining us. We have an awful lot of people joining us, it's amazing. 41! Oh, you are in for a treat. I keep playing it up, I need to stop playing it up because this is, as much as it's a big race, we need to actually focus on the race. I've completely forgotten, but as you'll see on the bottom right, we have a new sponsor, and I'll show that advert at the end because we haven't quite got the time. But beem.id is our new sponsor. They are a streetwear reseller, a streetwear app in Indonesia. You can scan the QR code at the bottom right to download the app. We have the iOS and Android apps switching through throughout. But let's take you through the grid quickly before the start of this race. Kekkonen starts on pole with Wolf Racing alongside. Then it's Andrade and Hidiat on row number 2. Ben Hayes and Smooky row 3. Then Jordan and Lebiak, the 2 Brits. Row 4, Blackie and Parsley. Then Fonseca and Nesh. Fail and Lantern. Cano and Polybius. Then Jorvadil and Nitram. Ahmet Temel and Miguel Costa. Then G750, Raffaello. I'm running out of time. S-Man, Vermeems, Tom Z, Shaikh, Mythic, Tony Cook, and there's Rubber 9, who shouldn't really be starting this race at all, but we're there anyway. Switching to Kekkonen for the start of this race. Here we go. Here come the lights. And we are away at Bahrain. Kekkonen seems to get a good start, and Wolf Racing's got a good start as well. Towards the back seems to be going well. One person's already crashed into the wall. That is S-Man that's crashed. How much of a chaotic start are we going to have at the back? Yep, that was to be expected. Attention all teams, this is race control. Virtual safety car will be deployed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When I press the button.
We're still overtaken into that turn 3.
What the?
VSC is deployed. VSC is deployed.
Accelerate.
Nitram, what's going on?
Sorry. What are you doing here? What?
I don't know what the original order was, so I apologise for
Man,
that.
S-Man, go back. Like, what the fuck?
Why go back? Why?
Hey,
Because you overtake me.
chill please.
No, I'm not overtaking.
Border is really messed up.
2 car lengths, please. 2 car lengths, please. Seem to have a bit of a traffic jam going on turn 8.
Yep.
At the minute, I'm considering bringing out the safety car for an extra 30 seconds just to make sure everyone is okay.
No weaving, please, Max.
Yeah, sorry, no weaving, yeah. Fabio Raffaello, could you please back off of Tony Cook? Should be 2 car lengths. That's probably as close as I'm going to get it, to be honest. As close to perfect as we're going to get it. Well, it's going to be pretty much exactly a lap. 10 seconds to the end of the VSC. 10 seconds to the end of the VSC. Take it easy to turn 1 for the love of God. 3, 2, 1. Green flag, green flag. How have we already had a crash at the back? We haven't even had the VSC started yet. Okay, there's 3 cars involved. I'm not pausing the race for that.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back underway. Ben Hayes has been spun round. So is Black Matty. Matt Vad. We're just about safe, I think, but it's 3 wide into turn 2. That's never going to be. That's never a good sign. We've got back to P2 was facing backwards. Lukey Spooky. Still only 2 cars from keeping it going. I might even have to just scrap the live championship for a little bit until this race cools down. But it is a clean getaway for Kekkonen. He's in P1. Matty Layback is P4. That's not enough for him. He needs to beat Kekkonen. Other championship contenders. Fail is P12. That's Max Vermeen's going wide, and Romanesh following him through turn 8. Fail's trying to go around the outside of the 2 of them. He's done 1. Is Fail. There's Hidiat, who's slow on the inside of what is, I think, turn 9 there. Yeah, that's, I guess we can't calling that turn 9. Here's Fail. He's got the outside for turn 10. Hidiat and Hayes still dropping back through the field. That's going to be a clean overtake maybe for Fail. Vermeers is going to try and come back through the final corner, and he does. That's a nice clean move. Lovely. Love that. Still some fast laps coming through. We're just about getting underway now. There's a lot of what on earth is going on here? Attention all teams, this is race control. Virtual safety car will be deployed in 5, 4, 3. Fabio Raffaello back off and I don't know what the word is. Give back the position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. VSC is deployed. VSC is deployed. What the hell was that on the pit straight?
Ooh, that was intense. But
I think someone drove
This
into
whole
the
race is
side.
intense.
Anyone ever watched Wacky
Why is
Races
someone
before?
overtaking me? Miguel, stop overtaking me.
Mario Kart got a graphical reskin, Jesus.
What are you doing?
Okay,
Miguel?
okay. Costa, Lantern, Lantern. You should be ahead. I'm guessing. Yes, from the tone of
Yes,
voice, I'm
certainly.
guessing. Yeah. Costa, stay back. Thank you. Anybody staying particularly close? No, I think we're good now. Okay. Right. This is a warning to all drivers. Take it easy. I know it's a 20-minute race. There's a lot of you. And going all guns blazing into turn 1 trying to overtake everybody is inevitably going to end in a crash. We've seen it twice now. Take it easy. S-Man, 2 car lengths please. What's going on? Why is the front of the pack so slow?
No idea.
We're going 80.
Sorry,
We're going 80.
Is it behind the pack? Behind the front of the pack?
I'm just leaving a 0.7 second gap in between.
Okay, here we go again. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 10 seconds to the end of the VSC. Beware, S-Man has bad ping. 3, 2, 1. Green flag, green flag, green flag, green flag.
Oh,
Tough.
That was a nice start.
S-Man's got bad ping. Oh, Jesus. S-Man, I may have to kick you because you got bad ping. You're just causing chaos now.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah.
well, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Okay, yeah, attention all teams, this is race control, yada yada yada. Virtual safety car is going to be deployed. 3, 2,
I'm green.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. VSC is deployed, VSC is deployed.
P3 to P20. Hell yeah, brother.
You did it before, you can recover.
Yeah, I did it before, I guess, but it's only because other people crash.
Yeah. Right, yeah, S-Man, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Your ping got really bad. Why is there... I can see like a concertina going on. What on earth is going on back here? It's like P11 to P18. Lantern had to take evasive action and go off track.
Whoa, who's that
And
diving?
I'm not speeding either. Just driving.
That's a bit of a close pack.
Yeah, the whole pack's really close. I'm kind of worried.
I'm gonna stay really far back. I don't want to get in that mess.
I mean, yeah.
It's not so difficult to understand to not push in turn 1, but 3 virtual safety car. Okay.
Yeah, we're 3 virtual safety cars in 7 minutes.
Very nice.
And this is AF4, man.
Okay, this is like deja vu. 10 seconds to the end of the VSC. You have cold tyres, cold brakes. Take it easy. 3, 2, 1. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Right. Attempt 4. And look at all this carnage going on into turn 1. You can see it at the front of the grid. There's like 3 lots of 3 wide. One of them's braking late. There's still no collisions yet, but one person's locked up. It's a bit of a collision there. Cano got rear-ended by someone there, and I think that's the person who's got caught up in that as well. That is Tony Cook. There's been a spin here.
That was, but
Attention, all teams. This is race control. We've had 5 cars spin and crash into each other at turn 1. This is disastrous. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. VSC deployed.
I'm sorry, but someone was trying to overtake me as the announcement
VSC
came
deployed.
on, so I had to brake.
So we have a graveyard of cars at turn 1 and 2. Kano got rear-ended at turn 1. That was its own incident. That was its own incident. And then after that, we had at least 2 cars spin and collect 3 other cars. This is chaos.
Someone
Come on.
was spinning at like high speed and just took someone out, I think.
Yep, someone just dived into turn 1.
This is just for the stream's sake. I had a pretty
Yep.
good avoidance of that collection, so when we go to watch the replay...
I might as well just leave it open right for the rest of the stream.
I'm up to
you know?
P13 already from P20.
I might as well just leave it
Stream
open
can
right.
Maybe we should go green on the back straight.
Raffaello, can you
Well,
back
Well,
off
after this
Alpha
point, it's less
Melon?
than 10 minutes, so it'll be a 60-second VSC instead of a 90-second after this point.
What a race.
I know, right?
Guys have not
Field
been green
stayed
1
so
second.
close together.
Yeah.
Not 1v8
Right.
in AF8.
Final warning. Everybody, back off. At least, I'm going to say at least 3 car lengths now. This is ridiculous. Kekkonen, could you increase the speed to 100, please?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Green flag, green flag, green flag. And we are underway once again after the 4th VSC. Hopefully things are going to go a bit better this time. Fail pulls to the inside of... Oh, they almost bang wheels there on Tomsy. That's really close battling. No collision so far. As I've got to stick to the orbit camera for a little bit while we just look at this. There's a spin in the background. Oh, there's 2... Seriously, guys. Seriously. This is
might be another one.
Oh my god.
5, 4,
Entertainment.
3, 2, 1. VSC deployed. VSC deployed. Hidiat, you have P19.
Stop the
Or
race.
P8.
Stop the race because it's not possible.
And don't stop it. It's like 9
Don't
minutes to
stop
go.
it.
Just keep it going, like...
Don't-
We got
don't
to. We have to deploy this
race
VSCs,
play.
but we are absolutely. We're going to look at this on Monday. This is ridiculous. This is a farce
Yeah.
now. It's all the drivers at the back that are all spinning through turn 1. They just lose the car and
Because cold
collect
tires and they die.
and
They
collect
die
4
on
or 5
cold
people.
tires.
It's ridiculous.
Just kick everyone but me. brake like literally 10 meters early, just early. Like no one's gonna care.
And be
I
easy
got
on the throttle.
collected in
This
turn
isn't.
3.
They want the front to do 100.
Hopefully next season will be a bit cleaner. Right,
Why all
Kano back
cars
off
go
Parsley.
like 70?
10 seconds.
Oh,
So I'm
May
gonna
God
get out
have
on a
mercy
turn.
on our souls. Can we make it more than a minute? Or more than
I
a
think
corner?
I'm gonna-
3,
oh yeah, I'm
2,
gonna start on-
1. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Take it easy, guys, alright? Take it easy.
Started on a turn.
There's a side-by-side move between Tomsy and Temel. Tomsy makes a good, clean move there. Max for Memes is off, but it's only the single person now, which is excellent. We might be good here, but we're going down to turn 1. Let's see what happens. Labiak's dropped 5 places. He's facing backwards. That's the end of his championship, surely. Labiak's still facing backwards. The end of a championship. It's surely Kekkonen's now. He was up to 2nd. Nitram there's one that goes off. I think that's Parsley that's yeeted off at turn 2. But we're clean. We're going to make potentially a full clean lap. Let's switch to the off-board at last. Jordan there. I can look at the track map instead this time. There's a lot of people overtaking at the back. They're still side by side just in front of this. Jean Verdil, I think that is. Yeah, it is. I'm going to turn names on. Tomsy on down the inside of Jean Verdil into turn 7. There's someone that's hitting at. We're running the 4 of them. Attention all teams, this is race control. It's a different corner this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. VSC deployed, VSC deployed. Right, I'm looking at P14, 15 to 19, and they are really close to each other, and they were still full throttle coming towards this VSC.
Yep, I had to brake.
Yeah,
Then I was just scared that people were going to dive me.
this VSC was caused by a brutal murdering into turn 7 that wiped out 3 other cars.
My
Very
rear
nice.
end is gone, bro.
I actually have minimal damage. I avoided all of the crashes except one. But that was my fault.
I had a lovely home straight crash. My apologies to the right squeeze.
I'm so sorry, Matty. What happened?
my mum told Dan Beth.
I was racing too hard. I didn't realize the amount of space the person to the left of me had, and I got tapped and got spun around.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is quite legendary. I went from P3
10
to
seconds.
P20
Sorry.
back
10 seconds.
7 or 8.
Sorry to interrupt. 10 seconds.
Oh.
Hidiat's out. 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Green flag. Green flag. What happened at the back? A car got wiped out at the back during a VSC. This is ridiculous. Rip Polybius.
Yep.
Okay, we're under green flag conditions once again. After 5 VSCs in 14 minutes, it's a farce. But Nick Jordan has taken 3rd place from Ben Hayes. I think they were actually side by side. They're still side by side going down into turn number 7. Oh, lots of people going too deep there. Matt. Ah, I keep doing that. Going deep and Shike almost following him. Their Wolf Team Racing is in 7th. Fail 8th. Temel 9th. Polybius and G750 still side by side coming out of the chicane. And who's going to take advantage of this? It's Cano and Tony Cook just behind in P19. He's going to have a look. But I highly expect that this is not the end. Whatever result comes out of this race is not the end of it. Rubber, stop doing donuts in the pit lane. I can see you doing that. And we got a spin at the background. Is Max for Memes and G750? Yep, here we go again. Attention all teams, this is race control. I'm going to turn it down to 40 seconds instead of 60 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. VSC deployed. VSC deployed. There was a spin at the final corner and rejoined and collected 3 other people.
Gotta love it.
As much as I do, this is ridiculous.
Is this the 5th one?
I think this is the 5th or the 6th.
How many were in Canada in
Honestly,
AF4?
what are we doing here?
Vancouver AF3 was 9
Just
in
stop.
2 races. 10 seconds. 10 seconds to the end. 3, 2, 1. VSC out. Green flag, wrong words. Green flag. The battle already commencing for P9, Nitram, and was that yeeting across the corner? That's Ahmed Temel. I think he's overdone it. Polybius is spun. He's facing backwards on the racing line through turn 7, but he's getting away just fine. Matty Labiak on his comeback, P18 at the minute, but he's only got 4 minutes left. He's going to be careful. He's got Cano on the right hand side, and he's going to squeeze him for all he's got. Fail down the inside, around the outside of Shaik into the final corner. It looks like he's going to get that move stuck for now. I can hear a spin in the background. Temel and Jovadil, there's 3 cars. For Memes with the stunning Moses move to get through that. Andrade down the inside of Nick Jordan for P2. With 3.5 minutes left, he takes that position. Kekkonen has, because of the lack of racing we've had, he hasn't had a lot of time to pull away. But he is now 1.3 seconds for him. I can hear a spin in the background, I'm pretty sure. No, we're still clean behind. Fonseca's dropped back a few places. No, he did spin. He's off there. Max for Memes up to P12 from really low down. He's like P27, P28. There's another spin in the background. That's Matty Labiak who spun again, and Roman Nesh who's done that as well. Just in front of this, coming towards turn 4. Jovadil alongside Ahmed Temel. Jovadil takes P14. Labiak and Nesh have rejoined in P19 and P20. You can see just at the bottom of your screen. Wolf Racing is side by side with Shaik. There's 4 cars. They're using all the runoff to get past. Shaik's dropping 3 places in one corner. Wolf Race has got past. Hayes has got past. Now File has got past as well. Tomsey stopped at the middle of turn 5. Oh, there was almost a touch there, and it's going to bring Shaik back into this. The fastest lap for Kekkonen with 1:15.753. That's because it's the first clean lap we've had where we haven't had to bring out the safety car. But that might change here, because here comes some carnage. Switching left and right is Emran Shaik. Let's ride on board with him as he heads down to turn 1. Andrade's redone Jordan for P2. No, Jordan takes the position back. I think they've got a little bit wide. Maybe, no, they haven't. You can just see on the right of your picture just flying by. Emran Shaik's on the inside. You can see Ben Hayes on the outside there. That's File who's got past now, actually. P7 for File, P8 for Shaik. Up towards turn 4 again. We'll have a look at G750 getting past Parsley. Robber's still spinning in the pit lane. Robber, stop it. We are 2 minutes away from the end of this race. We've had a couple of laps. I'm really sorry that this has turned into such carnage, but hopefully you're enjoying the crashes, and maybe after the race I'll show you the crashes live on stream. Max Williams has done a good pass past Nitram to take P11 in his first AF4 race. Fail. Still P6. He's got past Ben Hayes now. Tony Cook has returned to the pit lane. He's P26. We're also going to have quite a few people getting track limits penalties, I suspect. Here is Andrade on Jordan in the fight for the podium, for the lower podium positions, P2 and P3. Costa's got past Ben Hayes. There's too much going on for me to keep up, really. But I'm trying my best. The fast lap for Kekkonen. That's another point for him. It's going to be, surely. Ben Hayes is spun coming towards the final corner. I think he might have got punted. He's on the side of the track. That's him out of it. Fails P6. Matt is P2. Labiak is P17. So it's looking like it will be the AF4 champion in favour of Kekkonen. He's got 5 seconds back to all of this. There has been a little tap. There's a couple of people going wide, I think. That's I see Jovadil behind with Temel. He's got a good run out of turn 2. He's going to be on the back of Kano and Nitram. Behind that, pulling to the inside immediately goes Ahmed Temel. He's got Mario Fonseca behind and Polibis behind that. They're toe-to-toe coming into turn 4. Polibis is going to try the both of them. He's going to do Fonseca. He's got there on the inside. Oh, a little moment, and he's turned Fonseca round. He just yeets to the right. Max for Memes has taken P9 from Raphael and Jovadil. That's because they're still fighting. Nitram around the outside at turn 7. Raphael having a half spin, but keeping it going and keeping it within the track, which is pretty impressive to be fair. Polybius down the inside of Nesh. Keeps P18. Half a second. Oh, that's it. I was expecting that to be the end of the way. One more lap, but Kekkonen has won. Bahrain. He takes the AF4 championship. Nick Jordan finishes an excellent second. Ruben Andrade finishes 3rd. Then Blackie 4th. Then Racing, Fail. Shaik finishes P7. Costa P8. Max Vermeems is going to finish an excellent P9. Jovadil P10. Then Nitram, Kano, Raffaello, Temel, and Labiak rounds out the final points. He gets a point at the end, but not enough to take him to the title. Oh no, Lukey Smokey takes him for P15 at the end. Labiak 16th, Fonseca 17th, Polybius 18th, Nesh 19th, Parsley 20th, G750 21st, then Lantern 22nd, then Tomsley 23rd. Mythic will finish P24. because he's still coming around the final corner. You can see him. There is Mythic in the background. Ben Hayes finishes a lap down. And then the 3 DNFs. Tony Cook, Arif Hidayat, and from a disconnect, S-Man. I need a minute. I really need... Of all the races, I didn't think I'd need a drink for this. But I'm not expecting any penalties. I'm not expecting any penalties for Kekkonen at least. Lebiak finished P16 in the end. Matty finished P4, so he's going to do pretty well. And File finished P6. So there's your final top 6. Kekkonen finishes on top with 78. That's max points. In fact, he got fastest lap as well, so that's max points, I think, -2 for all the races he's entered. He didn't come in for the first round at Silverstone. Matty Lebiak will finish second with 50. Then Matt with 43. Olpo finishes 4th with 38. God knows what he could have done if he joined. He probably could have gotten second place. File finishes P5 and P6 for Rubber. But of course, there's still the penalties to come, and we hope you'll join us on Monday for the penalties stream, for the race control stream. But for now, let's take away the live championship. I'm going to breathe for a minute. I imagine there are a few people who want to restart the race, and I understand that. There have been, 6 VSCs, I think either 6 or 7 VSCs. I lost count in the end. It was a tumultuous race, a disastrous race for a lot of people. Who's this reversing into view? Of course, it's Rubber 9. There we go, you got your moment. You got your moment, Rubber. And so concludes the so concludes AF4 Season 3. Congratulations to Kekkonen on his title win. But what comes next? Well, first things first, we've got a new sponsor. You'll all by now be familiar with zap-hosing. They host our servers. I'll do their plug first. Thank you very much to zap-hosing for they host our race servers. They allow us to take control of the chaos. Things like the VSCs today, we wouldn't be able to do that without zap-hosing because we wouldn't be able to get kissed by rank. They provide us with our servers, our race server. They provide us with a VPS that allows us to do whatever we like. We really appreciate that. If you go to zap-hosting.com/AssettoFriends and type in our voucher code at AssettoFriends-A-3772 with a capital A in Assetto, you can get 20% off over there. They also have vouchers readily available. But for our new sponsor, our new glorious sponsor that's actually paying us, and we really appreciate them paying us. I need to find the... Here we are. So yes, we are pleased to announce, you've probably seen on the stream, our new sponsors, forgive the pronunciation, beem.id. Beem is a celebration of contemporary culture. They connect deeper and reach further in an online market platform. It's a marketplace for all the young, spirited people who are celebrating today's culture. For all the people who are driven by desire to progress. They all matter. We all matter. No culture can live if it attempts to be exclusive. So let's celebrate it. You can visit them at beem.id on their website. They've also got an iOS app and an Android app that you'll have seen on the QR code at the bottom right. And they also have an ad. That's beem.id. They're going to have a look at what they have to offer. They've got some amazing things. Well, I say that, I'm in the UK, I've got no idea. But in Indonesia, if you're in Indonesia, you can go have a look at them. And I'm sure they've got some awesome stuff. There'll be an extra announcement involving them tomorrow in AF Asia. But for today, there's one more announcement to provide. And that is what happens next for AF4. In the past, we've had... What do we have? The Ginetta G55 in Season 1. In Season 2, we had the Praga R1, and we've just seen the end of Season 3 in the Tatus FA01. But I think it's time to take a different step. So for the next season of AF4, we are proud to announce that we'll be offering the BMW M235i Racing. Something more tin-toppy. Something more touring cars, a bit more stable and a lot of fun to drive, honestly. It's really fun and really accessible. So that's one half. What's the other half? Oh yes, the calendar. What tracks are we going to be going to? Well then, if I can find the calendar, because I've kind of forgotten. Here we go, even though I created the calendar. Right, we go back to Silverstone for round 1. It starts on the 23rd of January. That's 2 weeks today. 23rd of January. We're on the international layout this time. That's the South Circuit. Round 2, we go to the Bend in Australia, Tailem Bend, on the West Circuit. A nice open layout that should provide some awesome overtaking. Then we take a 1 week break to allow for AF2, and round 3 is a first for AF4. We're going to try a street circuit. So we're going to Las Vegas. I promise you it's not the Caesars Palace one, but it's Las Vegas. It's the one that we're going to use for Champ Car in the mid-noughties. And I know that sounds like a really bad idea based on what you've just seen, but with the car it's a lot better, I promise. It's going to be great. And the last track is, as usual, a driver's vote. The 3 tracks in with a shot at the driver's vote are Potsdam, Autodrom Most in the Czech Republic, and a possible return to Bajkoniki for the high-speed ring. One of the races that catapulted AF4 into popularity on this community. So, as I promise you, it's not at all. I'll show you now. Can I bring it? That's how I'll do this. Oh yeah, open original. Here we go. I've got to do a bit of fancy stuff here. I'm out of Assetto Corsa. Should be good. And I bring up Live Championship. I'm not good at this. I've failed, but there we go. You can see the top 3 tracks there. Las Vegas is not the Caesars Palace one, I promise. Look, you can see it there on the track map. Super professional. So it says Silverstone International, Tailem Bend, Las Vegas, and a driver's vote that includes Potsdam, Autodrom Most, and Bajkoniki. Sign-ups will be open in a couple of minutes when it does decide to open. In fact, they've just been open now. Go have a look. Go ahead and join, and then it's first come first serve for sign up for check-in for each race. Silverstone International will have 30 spaces, the Bend West will have 54, and Las Vegas will have 32. So plenty of room for everybody to join, and we hope everybody does. I wonder if anyone's available to bring in for an interview. In fact, Kekkonen's disappeared, so Kekkonen's gone, so I can't bring him in. Let's leave it. Let's leave it where it is. I think we need to. I think we just leave AF4 as it is. But thank you everybody for joining us. It's been a huge stream. We really appreciate everyone joining. Do join AF4. Join AF Asia tomorrow. That's at 10 AM. For the season finale of that race as well. That's at Bathurst. It's going to be so good. It's the cleanest league we have in Assetto Friends at the minute. So really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to seeing that race. I'll be there for that, as usual, either on Race Control or on streaming. I say that's at 10 AM GMT. We have an announcement to come out after that as well to announce the second season of AF Asia. Oops, I let the cat out of the bag a little bit, but it's super exciting. I'm really looking forward to announcing that. And as I say, there's another announcement to go that involves our wonderful new sponsors over at Beem in Indonesia. But as I say, until tomorrow at 10 AM, do join us here on Twitch. You can subscribe to us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. Definitely follow us. You can't miss it. You can't miss any of our streams. After you've just seen that Crash Fest for 20 minutes, what's better on a Saturday evening? Next Sunday we've got the 1,000 member special race in the Lotus Exos at Monza. 53 laps of Monza. Oh, that's going to be so good. Back to where we started. And of course we have our standard Monday afternoon stewarding stream, which will have AF4 and AF Asia, and will show plenty of what happened in AF4, because there's going to be a lot to go over in that one. But yes, until tomorrow, it's goodbye from me. Bye.